Good day. Today we're looking at measures of variation. We're going to describe how the data and the data set are spread. We're going to look at the standard deviation, which is a measure of how far the numbers in the data set vary from the mean, and we are going to look at the variance. This is how far each value in the data set is from the mean. Now here's the two formulas we're going to be using. Note, this is the sum of the x value, your set number, minus your mean, squared, divided by the number of terms in minus 1. Now something to keep in mind, to get standard deviation, we're just taking the square root of that formula. Alright, what are the mean, variance, standard deviation of the following? 2, 6, 7, 3, 4, and 2. You can add all of these together. You're going to get 24 divided by 6, number of terms, which is 4. So there's my mean. I'm going to look to fill in this top part of the chart, which is the actual data value minus the mean. 2 minus 4, negative 2, 6 minus 4, positive 2, 7 minus 4, 3, you get the picture. Negative 1, 0, negative 2. Now I'm going to be squaring these values. So negative 2 squared, 4, 4, 9, 1, 0, and 4 again. Now, we're going to take the sum of these numbers. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 9 is 17, plus 1 18, plus 4 is 22. Alright, my variance then is going to be 22 divided by 6 minus 1, 5. 4.4. Now if we want to find the standard deviation, we can type square root of 4.4, 22 over 5. I just went ahead and wrote down 4.4. And if we do that, we get about 2.10. Now, something that you need to know how to do by hand, but there is an easier way to do it in Desmos. If I type in my data set, 2, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2. You can go out in the front and put var for variance, VAR, and it will give you the 4.4 that we did by hand. You can also do SD for standard, not DT, sorry. ST for standard, and then DEV, deviation. So STDEV will be the standard deviation of the 2.09, and then to infinity. Okay. There's how you can find your variance, your mean, and your standard deviation. I want you to try 6 and 7, but I want to do 7 part B. And the you try, I want you to do that also. But I want to look at 7 part B. So pause the video to try to do 6 and 7 part A. Now I'm going to write down the answers for part A because you're going to need part of it. I'm going to give you the mean and the standard deviation. The mean that you should receive is 7.27. The standard deviation that you should receive is 3.33. Alright, part B. Within how many standard deviations from the mean do all the values fall? We need to look at two things here. We need to look at the maximum, which is this 14. And we look at the minimum, which is one of these threes. Okay. Once we've identified that, I'm going to write down my mean data. 7.27. Now if I go to the right, one standard deviation, I'm going to have my well actually I'm going to write this a little bit lower. This is 7.27 plus 3.33. Okay, all I'm doing is adding that standard deviation to go to the right. So this is 10.60. That has not yet reached my maximum. So I'm going to add another 3.33. This is 13.93. This has not reached that maximum of 14, so I need to add another standard deviation. And that's going to be 17.26. So my 14 lies here. This is going to be within 1, 2, 3 standard deviations. Now let's look at the left side, because I need to account for this minimum value. So instead of adding my standard deviation, I'm going to be subtracting 7.27 minus 3.33. This is going to be 3.94. I have not yet hit the 3 that I'm wanting, so I need to roll again. This is 0.61. My 3 is right here. This is within 1, 2 standard deviations. Now the reason why I needed to go in both directions, I'm asked within how many standard deviations from the mean do these all fall. What that means is I need to pick the higher of the two numbers I just found. 3 is bigger than 2. 3 standard deviations. Okay, pause the video, try these last two problems, and find the variance in A. Here's your answers. This is all that I have for you today. Have a great rest of your day.